Are you in your 40s or your 50s? This is a profound time in a woman's life. There's a lot of change that happens, and it's not just physical, it happens on all levels. But given that we live in a rationally dominant culture, midlife is feared as a crisis, and menopause is seen as a medical condition. So I've created two events, retreats for women to come and join me in two of my most beloved favorite cultures in Bali and in Morocco for two unique programs that I've developed. One is called Spread Your Wings. And this retreat is for women in midlife. So, what is midlife? Well, anywhere from 40 to 60 years of age. And this is when we're at the midpoint of our life's journey. So, we stop as if we were climbing on a hike, and we turn and we look at where we've been, and we distill that, the lessons that we've learned, how it's changed us, who we are now, so that we can do a bit of an inventory on what it is we want moving forwards, so that, the trajectory for the next half of our lives is deeply soul fulfilling. And I've created lots of fun, lots of downtime. We'll be snorkeling, going to see not just beautiful coral and sea turtles and schools of tropical fish, but an underwater gallery of statues that are world famous. There's also a trip to a waterfall, the most impressive waterfall I've seen in my life. And yeah, lots of fun. My old housemate Janice is joining us from Australia, and she teaches tarot. So we're going to have a tea and tarot afternoon, and you'll get your own training deck of tarot cards, because midlife is what awakens the mage. The mage is the third life stage in a woman's life, and it's the mystic. So it's when we're wanting answers to the mystery of life. And yeah, that's kind of my specialty. So if you want to embrace midlife as a metamorphosis rather than fear it as a midlife crisis, and celebrate your coming of age, celebrate your homecoming, I invite you to join me and some wonderful women in Bali. That's September 25th through to October 2. The other retreat is called Demystifying Moon Pause. And this is to put the moon back in menopause. The word meno is an ancient Greek word that means moon. But today, menopause is, well, particularly perimenopause has a lot of negative press, and it's understandable. There's a lot of discomfort that women experience physically, but if we only focus on that, we miss the power and the purpose of perimenopause, because it's mystical. Yeah, it's metaphysical rather than just physical. So if you would like to find out more about the inner alchemy and the true purpose of perimenopause and how we can harness it to really stand in our power, not just in this life phase, but in the next one, as the elder, as the wise woman. So this retreat is in Morocco. And if you've been following me, you'll know that that's where I am currently writing my next book, which is Metaphysical Moon Pause. And I just love Morocco. It is a land that people have come in pilgrimage to seek answers to the big questions in life. So it's, where in ancient times women would worship Tanit, the goddess of death and rebirth. And it's such a feminine culture, and I'd love to share it with you. So yeah, if you feel like joining me for both retreats, there's no overlap. So they're both unique experiences, and I'll be offering a special discount, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'd so love you to join me and yeah, really embrace this chapter, because it really is worth celebrating. And, if you've got a milestone birthday, or maybe a friend has got a milestone birthday, such as your 40th or your 50th coming up, consider coming together and making this your rite of passage celebration. So, yeah, the details are below. And if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Just drop us a line via email. Thanks for watching.